Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Joan Bossy, my channel. I'm Joan and this is Yoda. And today I have a beginner level video for you, something gentle that practices the foundations of yoga so you can become more comfortable with yoga. My other intention is that you will feel more energized and just more calm, especially with your mind when you finish. So let's get started. Let's come to child's pose on your mat. And you can have your knees close together or you can open them up a little more, a little wider, depending on how much of a stretch you want. So send the hips back, arms come forward. And you can take a more active child's pose, reaching the arms out for a stretch, or you could just drop the elbows down as you bring the head towards the mat, settling in here. Maybe there's some movement side to side as we take 3 deep breaths here. Breathing in through the nose, long and deep, and then out through the mouth, nice and long and deep. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Last time. And exhale down. And then allow your breath to return to normal. And you can breathe in and out of the nose if you're not stuffy today. Grounding yourself here on the mat. Giving yourself permission to be here and now, present for yoga. Checking out how your physical body feels today. Without judgment, just notice. And notice how your mind feels. Is it very busy or is it relaxing into yoga? Just notice without judgment. And what is it you need from yoga today? Why did you tune in? Why are you doing yoga today? So set a small goal or intention. Something like, through yoga, I can become more flexible. Or through yoga, I can calm my body and mind. And whatever that intention is, I wish that for you too. We'll take a few more breaths here. Relaxing the face and the hands and the arms. Noticing how the belly rises on the inhale and falls back towards the spine on the exhale. And on your next inhale, begin to bring yourself up to your hands and knees. Fingers spread wide on the mat, wrists under shoulders, knees about hips width distance apart. As we drop the belly and inhale to cow, chin lifts, exhaling to cat. Belly pulls in towards the spine, chin pulls towards the chest, and coming back and forth between cat and cow. Inhaling and then exhaling to cat. I'll take one more round. Inhale and exhale to cat, warming up the spine. And returning yourself to neutral. We'll take the right arm out to the side, inhaling it. And And exhale the palm underneath the front arm, palm up, sending that arm nice and reaching through, coming down onto that right cheek or right shoulder. Pressing into the palm of the hand a little bit for a deeper stretch, reaching, maybe pressing into the knuckles of the opposite hand. You can also slide the top arm forward if that feels good, reaching out with it. If that feels more comfortable to you, and thread the needle, or you can come back with the palm down. Take one more breath here. And then gently press into that palm, the left hand, as we bring the right arm out, opening up and then coming back down. Setting up for the other side. Left hand lifts on the inhale, reaching up, stretching that shoulder, sending that palm through underneath the arm, coming down onto your left shoulder, left side of the face. And you can press into the palm a little here with the knuckles of the hand. Maybe stretching out the top arm in front if that feels good. I'm going to slide mine back and just gently press into my hand. And we'll take one more deep breath here. And on the inhale, sending that arm through. And exhaling it down. We'll gently turn the toes under, sending the hips up. Maybe the hands move up a half a handprint. As we send, knees can be very bent here, or you can send those heels down to the ground. Just reaching for the thighs. Bending one knee and then the other. Opening up that, gently stretching that calf muscle. And on the next breath, we'll bend the knees. Inhale, walking to the front of your mat, nice and slow, taking your time. And maybe widening the feet and letting the arms drop down, head and neck reaching down. Maybe you hold the elbows and hang. Allowing the breath to move through your body, evenly inhaling and exhaling. Really noticing the sensations you might feel as you let your head and neck go with gravity here. Maybe the knees are very bent, or maybe they're beginning to straighten a little. We'll take one more breath here. And then if we have the elbows, we can let those go. And feet can come hips width distance apart as we bend the knees, reaching up with the arms. Exhaling, hands come to the heart. And then you can have one hand on your chest and one hand on your opposite hand. We'll take two more breaths here, closing the eyes, breathing into the belly. Just noticing your body so far, how it feels. And on the next breath, we'll inhale the arms up and reach up. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands frame the feet. As we send the right foot back, nice big stretch back. Knee comes down, right knee. And staying here for a breath. And then gently raising those arms up, reaching up out of the waist. Let the shoulders relax down as you reach up. Feeling the front foot on the floor bracing you and holding you there, and the top of the back of the foot grounding you down. As we take one more breath in low lunge here. And then gently letting the hands come down, pressing into the mat, maybe straightening the back leg for low lunge or runner's lunge here. Taking a breath here, And then we'll send the front leg back to plank. And knees can be down here as we take a breath here and slowly lower down all the way to the belly. Hands can come to the side ribs as we peel the chest up for cobra. Inhaling and then exhaling the chest down. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, exhale down. Last time, elbows close to the body. And exhale down. And then we'll gently push up onto the knees, sending the hips back into child's pose. 3 deep breaths, grounding yourself here. And from here, we'll come back to downward dog, sending those hips up. Feet are about hips width distance apart, spreading the fingers wide, pushing a little bit more into the thumb and first finger, reaching back with the heels. Maybe the knees are bent or maybe they're beginning to straighten. It doesn't matter as long as you gently feel a stretch here. Ears align with the arms as the chest is gently pushing down towards the thighs. 1 more breath here. We can gently bend those knees on your next inhale, walking to the front of the mat. Inhaling your hands to your shins, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale down, and then we root those feet down to rise, reaching the arms up, pushing into both feet equally. Exhaling, hands can come to the heart. 3 breaths here, continuing to breathe. Coming back to your intention that you set. And then we'll get ready for the other side. Inhaling the arms up, bending the knees. Exhale, forward fold, flat, coming down to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands frame the feet as the left leg takes a big step back, coming down onto the left knee. Feeling the top of the back of the foot on the floor, front knee over the ankle. So we take a breath in low lunge, allowing the arms to come up. Maybe we widen the arms if that feels a little sore on the shoulders. And then last breath as we gently feel a little opening, maybe in the leg somewhere or the hip. Really noticing your sensations here. Inhale and exhale the hands, framing that foot as we send the front leg back to plank. And knees can be down as we begin to lower down all the way to the belly. Long back legs, hands come to the side ribs as we inhale to cobra. Exhale back down. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale down. Last time, inhale. Peeling that chest up, exhaling down. And then gently pushing back onto the knees and hips reach back. Hands reach forward as we send ourselves into child's pose. 2 more breaths here. Maybe there's a little rock from side to side, grounding yourself here and breathing. And gently allowing yourself to come back up onto the hands and knees, turning the toes under as we push into our feet, sending our hips high, and sending those heels back towards the mat. Taking an inhale here as we bend the knees, walking to the front of the mat. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale down. And we rise, rooting those feet down, reaching up out of the waist. Exhaling, hands come to the heart. And then letting the hands come down. We're going to take a step back into warrior one. So our right leg is going to step back. We're going to take a nice big step back. We're going to have our front heel aligned with the ankle of the back foot. And both feet are pointing forward as best as possible. Our hips are forward. So maybe put your hands on your hips and just feel your hip bones coming forward. And this is a practice, not a perfect. So we're not going to be perfect with our hips. So we're going to send the arms up once our body is in place. And maybe we feel a little bit of an adjustment here. Maybe put a little more weight onto the back right side of the foot. And then a little more weight onto the front left side of the foot. So balancing your weight evenly. Maybe our hands come to our shoulders. So letting those shoulders begin to reach up or on our hips. We'll take 3 breaths here. Letting the shoulders drop down. Breathing here. Pushing into the right side of the back foot and the left front foot. Eye gaze is off into the distance, soft, relaxing the throat. One more breath. Beautiful. And now we're going to open up to warrior two. So inhale, reach up, exhale, opening those arms forward and backward. And our back foot turns out. So the front heel is now aligned with the back arch of the back foot. Adjust your stance. Feel equal weight in both feet. Where are the hips? The hips, our bones are now sideways, but we're turning forward. So there's a little twist here going on. So reaching up with the palms, maybe to straighten where the arms are. And if it feels too much to hold your arms up, you can put your hands on your waist. So eye gaze goes forward. We'll take 3 breaths in warrior two. Eye gaze over the middle finger, belly pulled in and up, pushing into those feet, squeezing the thighs together. Beautiful. And then we'll take a reverse warrior, flipping the front palm up, inhaling it up. Beautiful. And then we'll come back down. We'll take 2 more. And exhale down. 1 more. Reach back, relax the back arm, and then back. Beautiful, good job. Last breath here. And then hands can come to the waist as we tick-tock the feet, facing forward, maybe slightly toed in. As we reach up, inhale, and exhale to forward fold. So, you can either slide your hands down your legs gently and coming down as far as you feel comfortable, or you can gently fold forward, crown of the head reaching for the floor. Maybe your hands lace together behind you so that you feel a nice stretch here in the shoulders. This pose brings in focus and awareness. It's really good for if you're studying or learning something. Taking a forward fold can help you with that learning ability. So last breath here. Maybe your hands drop down as we gently walk the fingers out. Inhaling, halfway lift, flat back. Hands come to the waist as we slowly rise, using the strong legs to help guide us. And gently turning towards the other side, we'll come to the front of the mat. And this time, instead of stepping back with our right leg, we're going to step back with our left leg. So our left leg is going to come back into warrior one. So finding that heel to the ankle of the back foot, bending the front knee over the ankle, inhaling to warrior one, reaching, chest is lifted, shoulders drop down. Reminder to try to evenly place that weight on those feet. There's a lot going on in warrior one. One more breath here. And then we'll get ready for warrior two. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, opening up those arms as we turn the back foot out. So it's almost parallel with the back of the mat. Heel bisecting that arch. Eye gaze over the middle finger. Beautiful. Really feeling the back left part of the foot and the front right part of the foot. Equal weight. Flipping that front palm for reverse warrior. And coming back. 2 more times. And back. Last time. And back. Beautiful job. And then gently, hands come to the waist. As we send those feet forward, we'll take another forward fold. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And you can interlace your fingers if you'd like or not. Sliding down as low as you'd like to go. And this time when you drop those hands, maybe walking the fingers backwards through the legs a little. Adjusting the legs, coming to a deeper forward fold here. Another breath. Beautiful. And then beginning to walk those hands out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Arms come to the waist as we slowly come up. Finding our stance. Beautiful. And you can heel toe the feet together or hop to the center. Coming to the front of your mat. Coming into Tadasana. Mountain pose. Arms at your sides. Palms open. Relaxing your face, shoulders down, chest lifted. Belly pulls in and up. Relaxing the face as the crown of the head is nice and long towards the ceiling. Nice long spine. Noticing any changes in your body already. And then opening the eyes, we'll take a balance pose. I'll come to the front here so you can see me. We'll find a spot on the wall or the floor that's not moving as our drishti, our focal point. Bringing the weight into the left foot. And we'll come into tree pose. Maybe taking that foot and placing it on the ankle or the calf, just not on the knee. Or you can bring that foot into the inner thigh, gently holding your hands in prayer. Or you can grow your tree if that feels good to try to challenge yourself today. Taking 2 to 3 breaths in tree. If we fall out, we get back in, just like in life, keeping our breath even. One more breath here. And then gently allowing that knee to bend back here, bringing it down. Arms come to the side as we prepare for the other side. Finding your drishti, your focal point. Maybe keep your hands in prayer or at your sides. As we bring the weight to the right foot, bending the knee of the left foot, maybe placing that foot on the calf or the ankle, or even the inner thigh area. Keeping that breath going all the way through. So your knee is perpendicular to your leg. Beautiful job. Maybe growing your tree a little taller. Maybe bringing your hands together or up. Continuing to breathe here. And then gently releasing your leg back, coming back down the front of your mat. We'll inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. We'll fold down, coming down to the mat. Making a seat on the mat. Right leg comes out, left leg pulls in as we flex the front foot. Inhale, look up. Folding forward, using the chest to fold forward. And then leading with the heart, maybe grabbing the shin, ankle, or even the foot as you take 2 more breaths here. Beautiful job. Beginning to walk the hands back towards the body, sending the other leg out. Inhaling up. Exhaling, folding over that leg. Any amount of stretch is perfect as long as you feel it. Breathing into that belly. Maybe dropping the head and the neck if that feels good. Maybe noticing a difference between the legs or not. Always tuning in to the sensations you're feeling. Last inhale here. And gently coming back up. We'll come down onto our backs. So allowing yourself to use your ab muscles to come down or hold your legs in. Sending the knees into the chest. We'll let the left leg go long, sending the right knee in, holding here, maybe interlacing your fingers, feeling both of your shoulder blades on the ground. Another breath here. And then we'll gently take the right knee, arms can come out to a T, and we'll send that knee over to the left. Maybe taking a look over to the right if that doesn't hurt your neck. Maybe placing our hand on the thigh of that leg as we look over the shoulder, taking a nice spinal twist here. Both shoulder blades on the floor. Another breath. Beautiful. Sending that knee back. Drawing it into your chest gently. And then letting that leg come back down. Sending it long as we draw the left leg in. Another breath here. And then sending those arms out to a T as that right knee comes over to the right. That left knee comes over to the right, And then maybe taking a look over the left shoulder or up if it hurts your neck. Feeling both shoulder blades on the ground. Breathing into the twist. Allowing your face to soften in every pose that you can. And then gently drawing that leg back towards the center. Knee comes in one more time. And then we'll gently draw the right knee into the chest. Gently sending our fingers down our calf muscles, maybe feeling for our ankles and the sides of our feet if that's accessible to you today. Applying a little pressure to the outside soles of the feet. And the soles of the feet as we gently bend those knees into happy baby. Maybe there's a little motion, back and forth, rocking side to side. Hi Yoda, how you doing? Good boy. Sending your breath to that belly and those hips. One more breath. And then releasing the feet, maybe reaching up with the feet towards the sky. You can flex the feet a couple times, pointing the feet, flexing. Allowing the arms to drop down. Breathing here in this inversion. Letting the heart begin to relax. The body resets. The nervous system calms. Another breath here. And maybe you have to hold your legs. That's okay. And then letting yourself begin to bring the knees down. Letting yourself release one leg and then the other. Letting the legs fall open into Shavasana or corpse pose. Our final resting pose. Arms flop open to the side. Maybe palms up to receive or palms down to ground you a little more. Allowing yourself to take 10 to 15 breaths here. Becoming still. Allowing your body to grow heavy. Weighted into the mat. Resisting the urge to move once you find that comfortable spot. And while you're breathing here, just options. Know that if you feel more comfortable, you can always allow a cushion from the couch or a pillow from the bed. I like to use my bolster I got from Gaiam. Just under my knees. You can also take a blanket if it's chilly in your house or wherever you are, and you can cover yourself with a blanket. Just finding what's comfortable for you. As you practice yoga, the more you do it, the more you'll realize what you need to do to make your body comfortable, to make your body feel relaxed. Sometimes a blanket helps to ground you a little more. Sometimes those weighted blankets can really make you feel secure and resting and rested. So relaxing your head down, taking a few more breaths here. Letting the tongue fall from the roof of your mouth down. Relaxing the jaw. And you can absolutely stay longer if you need. Just press pause. You can begin to take some deep breaths, maybe wiggling the fingers or the toes. Making some small movements that might feel good to you on your mat. Maybe drawing the knees in towards the chest. Maybe there's a little rock on the back. As we roll over to your favorite side, making a pillow for your head. And before you get up, being grateful for the energy it took to do yoga today. Thinking of 3 things you're grateful for today, whatever comes to mind. And when you're ready, pushing yourself up with one hand, head comes up last. Coming to a comfortable seated position on the mat, where we began. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands to the heart. Thank you all for joining me in this practice, beginner yoga today. My wish for you is that you become more comfortable with yoga the more you do it. And my second wish is that you make time for yourself to nurture yourself through yoga. The light and the teacher in me honors that light and teacher in all of you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I hope that this video helped you feel more relaxed in your body and your mind. I hope to see you next time. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.